Hello, everybody. As you can tell, I'm kind of tired. I have a little bit of a headache. There's an awful lot going on around my house today. But I wanted you guys to meet my little visitor. This is the cat with no name. He is my neighbor's cat. He's over at my house every day. And he's the sweetest little kitty cat. So I wonder what I should call him. I've got to give him some kind of a name. I can't keep calling him Wilbert's cat. He's here all the time. He reminds me of my Crookshanks that died. He's such a monster. Such a monster. Rawr. Oh, I'm sleepy. So, Mandy, I don't know if you get my YouTubes anymore. I know you've been at Fontana and something else is going on. So, I don't know what to say. Tomorrow I'm going to Scotland. We're taking a ferry across to Stranraer, which is where the ferry port's over there. And then we're going to take a coach up to Loudon Castle. Everyone over here calls it Loudon Castle, but whenever you see the advertisements on YouTube, it's called Loudon Castle. And it's this really old, beautiful, historic ruin of a castle. It's awesome. And for some crazy reason, they decided to build in a bunch of roller coasters and kiddie rides, and they have some rare breeds animal farm thing. So that should be fun. That's what we're doing tomorrow. Initially, I asked my brother to come and house sit because we were going to be leaving at like 5 in the morning and coming back, you know, really late. And I needed somebody to check on Duncan. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought, my brother's going to be here and I'm not taking him? All right, I'm taking him. So James is coming up tomorrow, and I bought him an extra ticket because it was really cheap. They were doing it for like £20 for the entire day out, for the return ticket and everything for each person, and that's nothing. It was awesome. So that's what we're doing. I'll tell you how it goes. And let me see what else I have to tell you. That is destined to rain heavily. What's new there, right? I'm in the middle of, I'm not finished, now it's covered in cat hair, but I'm in the middle of making myself another strange dress out of a strange skirt that I had that was just too long and funky. So I made it into a dress, and I'm not all the way done yet, but I'll show you what it looks like. It's under, I've got a stripy shirt under it, so that's not part of it, but it looks better with a shirt. So let's see, without further ado. This is my dress, and there's different ways I can wear it. It's really flowy too. But the belt I made is separate. So at first the belt was going to be like way up here, and it was going to be like a maxi dress, and I was like, oh, that's a great idea. And then I didn't like it because from the side it just makes you look really wide and like you have no waist. So I pulled down the bit that I meant to use up there. I don't know, it's a little bit more flattering that way. Just puffing out in the back. But I thought it was kind of cute for, I don't know what's wrong with me. I've got this weird issue with Frankenstyle. When I decided to put the straps on the skirt, I mean, I literally just pulled the skirt up, I cut the top off, I used my serger to serge the edges, and then I'm like, now what can I do with it? So, cinching the waist in, big plus. Adding embellishment, great. Then this part I just cut down so it did a little pretend lapel thing. And then I needed straps. So I cut out a piece of black t-shirt material to do the straps, and it was like a big U shape. And I used a piece of elastic from a pair of leggings that I didn't use anymore. And I gathered the front part right here, so it's boob friendly and I can wear it without the shirt. And then that's the way it is in the back. I don't know, I thought it was kind of pretty. Raven's coming downstairs now. I am so tired, I really look at, I guess it would help if I just put makeup on instead of like wearing yesterday's makeup all day and never fixing it. But you gotta see this cat. This is not my cat, I swear. And he makes himself perfectly at home in my house. And he catches wild rabbits for his dinner. I feel sorry for him. He's quite skinny. And he doesn't eat my rabbit when my rabbit's out. He actually tries to talk to it and sniff it and look at it. It's kind of surprising because you would think for a boy that catches wild rabbits for dinner that a pet rabbit would definitely be on the menu. And it's not. Raven's still in her pajamas. Say hi, Raven. Is it nice to have that cat visit? What do you think we should call that cat?
Tippy.
You can't call all the cats Tippy. Tippy disappeared. This is a boy cat. He needs his own name. The soy milk over here has taken me a bit to get used to. I'm used to the nice Walmart silk brand soy milk. So I found this brand. Not that you really care. But I finally found one I like. So I can go back to not using milk. Because I really hated using milk. I didn't use milk in the States. And I know it's a big part of most people's lives, but it wasn't a part of mine. And when I came over here, the soy milk was so off-putting, and then it's like, whoa. But now, everything's fine. What, is he playing too rough? Yeah, that happens.
Scratch.
Wait till you get a kitten one day, you'll see that they're very scratchy. So I may possibly have a link to getting some baby quail. I want to get Chinese painted quail because they're the smallest ones. They're button quail and they're like this big. And there's somebody I know in the Ards. Sorry, I should have pressed that. Somebody I know in the Ards Peninsula that has baby ones that just hatched. And when they hatch, they're like the size of bumblebees. They're so tiny. So, sorry, I shouldn't have pressed that toy. So we'll have to see. It's quite a drive. It's about 60 miles away. This is Raven's new friend. She was very distraught when Ileana went to stay with her dad. So Anthony took us all out to the shops and all of that stuff, and she came across this kitten. And when you push the bottle in, it closes its eyes and pretends to drink. It sounds like a washing machine, but funny enough, for a person who rescues and bottle feeds animals, it's kind of perfect. It looks so terrible. I better go straighten myself up before James and Jim get here. Here, let's turn this, and then you can see how big you are. So I've been sleeping with rag rollers in my hair every night, but it doesn't matter what I do, my hair just does its own thing anyway and goes right back to normal, because this is what it normally looks like. It's got this strange wave.
I should love your coffee.
Yes, you're nice on my coffee. Aren't you going to say anything about it? Usually you say, ew, it's got soy milk. What kind of milk do you like?
Echo milk.
What? What milk?
Echo milk.
Weckelware milk. Where does the regular milk come from?
Cows.
Cow milk? I'm not a fan of cow milk. I'd like to eliminate it from my fridge. But Raven and Anthony are still cow milk people. Ugh, got an itching. I think it's the cat. I got cat hair like all over me. So wish us luck. We've got to get up so early tomorrow, and I've got to trust on my neighbor Carl. He's really wonderful. He comes up and plays with Raven and uses the computer, and I don't know. He's a very responsible, nice kid. You'll see him on my other YouTubes. He's coming up tomorrow after he visits his grandpa to check on Duncan, because Duncan's still tethered. His fence isn't up yet. So I know he's fine, and now he has a different kind of bungee rope. He can't get his legs all caught up in it and hurt himself, and he's not in any position where he could hang himself. I just worry about him, so Carl's agreed to come up and look at him for me and make sure he's okay. So that's good. I'm so excited, but I hate boat travel. I'm scared about that.
Yes.
Oh, Raven wants to show you her laptop. One of Ileana's school friends gave it to her. It's a Barbie laptop with a little mouse and does stuff. Very cool. Now, I have to go. This guy is at 9.5 minutes, and it generally cuts off at 10. So, peace. And that's the chat.